We're continuing in the fourth bracha. The fourth bracha, Shemana Esrei, we say, Hu heitiv, Hu meitiv, Hu yetiv lanu. He did good, does good, and will continue doing good for us. Hu Gomel, Hu Gomlenu, Hu Yigmlenu lahad. Who is Gomel to us, who is Gomel for us, and who will be Gomel for us forever. Now we say three Lashonos, past, present, and future. Some say it's like Hashem Melech, Hashem Malach, Hashem Yimloich, like Hashem Havaya. The Rosh brings from a Medrash the obligation of saying three Atavos and three Gemulos. But what does the word Gomel mean? So some people just say it means a lot of good, bountiful, right? But where does the word come from? And what's the difference from Hatava and Gemulos? Now we all know the word Gomel doesn't always mean good. Right? We all know the most famous word, time we use the word Gomel, is someone who's a Gomel Chesed. Now, Chesed is kindness. Gomel doesn't mean good. Gemila, we say in Shemana Esrei, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, which is good Chesed, which is another drasha. Why? What Chesed is not good? Why? But Gomel there means to bestow, means to give over, right? So what does the word Gomel mean? Gomel Mem Lamed. So besides for Gomel, which is a camel in the Torah, the first time we find the term Gomel being used is by Yitzchak. When Yitzchak grew up, the Machlekes, he turned 2 or turned 13, right? But Vayigdal Hayelad Vayigomel Vayas Avram Mishte V'yom Higomel. The day that he moved over on his own, he grew up, he moved out. That's called a day of being Gomel. Okay, that's not what we're referring to here. So the next time we have Gomel, by bestowing, is in Parshas Vayechi. After the brothers, after Yaakov Avinu died, the brothers were scared Yosef's going to take revenge. So it says there, Vayiru achei Yosef kimeis aviyem. Vayomer, they said, Lu yistemenu Yosef v'hoshev yoshev lanu. It's called hara, that Yosef's going to get back to us against all the bad asher gamalnu oisai that we bestowed on him. Right? And then again, it's in 2 psukim later again. Next pasuk. Kaisem Yosef anasana ki ra gimalucha. So you see, when you're Gomel, it's not always what appears to be good. A person could be doing the right thing, and it looks bad, and it's still called being Gomel. How do I know that? Because Yosef knew, and the brothers were Maiminim, that what they did was the right thing to do. And Yosef knew it was the right thing to do. It was good that he got sold, because he had to come down to Mitzrayim in advance. But what? It was a good that was done that was not seen as being good. Very often there's in our life, there's good that we see, that's hatava. We see that Kadosh Baruch Hu, we see the good in it. Gomel chasadim tovim, we see the good in the chesed. But how often does something happen to us that we don't see the good in it? Right? That to us now it looks bad. Now many of the previous shiurim we spoke about, how this fourth bracha that was Misakin in Yavne was Gufa Misakin with a lot of language in it to refer to Klal Yisrael in the Galus, to take us through the Galus, Adirenu, various wording here, Bedafka, to get us through the Galus. Now in the Galus, there's many things that look to us, because there's a Hester Panu from HaKadosh Baruch Hu, as not good. Yet we know that in reality, there's good behind it, we don't see it. And I think that's Pshat and Gemul. Because Gemul doesn't necessarily mean what looks good. Right? We see over here that the Torah used that Ki Gomel, the term used Gomel for something that was good, but didn't look good. That's why the brothers were scared. So when we daven to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Hu heitiv, Hu yetiv lanu, not only sometimes he does good that we see, that's Hatava that we see right away as being good, but then Hu Gimlanu, Hu Gomlenu, Hu Yigmlenu la'ad. He's done so much good for us that we did not necessarily see. And that good, which in the moment looks no good, but really is good, that's the good of Gemila. We talk about, we bench Gomel. I'll bring a simple right. We bench Gomel. Gomel chasad and tevim. Does anyone know what it means to bench Gomel? When do you use the word? Gomel. Hey, you benched Gomel. But it's for 4 things you bench Gomel. Someone was in jail. Someone was on the road, there's listim. Someone was sick. One second, someone's notion. Who made the person sick? Who put the armed robbers to be there exactly when you come down the road, right? The Rebbeinu Shalom did, right? It's the same Rebbeinu Shalom put you in that matzav, right? That appeared to be no good, and then he appears to save you. We bench Gomel, why? Because it appeared to us that it was no good, and it was really good for us, right? If the Rebbeinu Shalom makes us sick, it's because he's sending us a message. So Bechus HaGomel is saying we're now noticing that the good the Rebbeinu Shalom does for us, because it took the bad, took us being afraid to bring the good ahead of us, right? So too over here, we're thanking the Rebbeinu Shalom for all the Gomel he does to us, meaning all that good that he does, even if we don't notice it at the time, at the greatness that it is. We'll be accurate here in benching.